And we're back. Last time, on from the mountain proper, our group of adventurers, Grimly, Ragnar, Elmorado, Vindicatori, and their current boss, Krohan, battled a creature called Thanur. It was a construct creature that possessed the pommel gem for the dagger you were seeking. One where she tried to trade places with Vindicatori against his will, which would have freed her soul but left him trapped in a different body. So combat ensued. She was defeated, soul still entrapped inside the pommel gem as it clinks to the floor. A quick rest and a search uncovered some alchemist goggles that Ragnar took and regrouped spells and healing. The next part of this adventure will lead our group towards the bottom of the Gold Ridge, which is still inhabited by Zul'Gos and what used to be called troglodytes. As you guys creep towards the bottom there, you come up from the south end of this map. Now, because of your dark vision, you can see, those of you with dark vision, which I think is everybody in this party now, right?
Yes, I think so.
I can't remember. Do you have dark vision? You do. Oh, it was the donkey when we were using its token. It did not have dark vision when I'd click on it.
Yeah, the rest of us built an Underdark character for an Underdark campaign.
Sure did. I'll read the text here. In this area here, what's closest to you, where I'm pinging at on the map, you guys see that?
No, hold on a second. Let me move my stuff.
I see it.
Okay.
There. Gotta zoom
Where?
out a little bit.
Oh, okay, there.
Mm-hmm. A tall stalagmite stands in a 30-foot radius circle, cleared of rubble, creating a small plaza. Several crumpled copper spheres, about a foot in diameter, are scattered around the perimeter. Once magical streetlights now flicker fitfully as their enchantments fade, filling a 70-foot radius area around the stalagmite with a dim light. Zul'Gos are able stone shapers, using magic or alchemy to mold like clay before restoring its hardness. This talent serves a grisly purpose here. 2 stone loops act like shackles, pinning a Zul'Gos prisoner to the stalagmite here. Let me bring up this.
And the Zul'Gos, you just said those were what troglodytes used to be called.
Yeah, trying to. There he is.
So he's going to be a stinky NPC.
That's what one looks like. Just a long-necked lizard-like thing. Their neck kind of reminds me of a Stegosaurus, like with the plates.
Mm-hmm.
But you see one of those pinned Zul'Gos prisoner to stalagmite here, and several dozen empty and stained loops indicate that this isn't the first prisoner condemned here. Beyond that, further in the distance, you can see light coming from the northwest area and movement from the firelight. There seems to be multiples of dozens of Zul'Gos kind of milling about in that area over there. A little further to the north, there's kind of an absolute absence of light and some kind of weird, it's hard to see from this distance, but there seems to be like a perfectly shaped kind of table or tablet more towards the north. And then further to the north, like straight above north of where you're at now, there seems to be some darkened ruins. You don't see any movement or anything from up there at the distance you're at now. What would you like to do?
Can you remind me again what we know of Zolgaths, or do I need to
Sure.
roll a recall knowledge?
No, you got to pass on it before. Reptilian humanoids who live in the uttermost reaches of the Darklands. Zolgaths, known as troglodytes to many surface-dwelling folk, often attack intruders in their territory on sight. They live simple, familial communities called clutches, battling rival groups and other aggressive Darklands inhabitants in order to survive. They occasionally have been known to raid surface settlements, usually at the behest of a cruel, bloodthirsty leader who are often themselves in the thrall of a more powerful creature like a Naga or more typically a demon. Typical Zolgath has dull gray, dark gray, or ashen scales with a long tail and bony protrusions that run the length of their spine. Zolgaths typically stand around 5 feet tall and weigh 150 pounds. They have no particular immunities, weaknesses, or resistances. Yeah, there's a bit more history there if you would like it.
No, it's fine. We know that they're kind of aggressive, territorial denizens of the Underdark.
Yep. And they tend to worship demons or be subservient to other powerful Underdark folk.
Not friendly, usually.
Normally not, no.
And we just see the one that's
Yeah, you see the one out here
shackled
that's
or whatever?
yeah, it's chained up on this like that plinth goes up probably about 10 or 15 feet. It looks like it was maybe a column that connected the bottom of the cave to the top, but it's been sheared and cleaned off. And it looks like this is where currently there's one prisoner, but you can see other loops, like these posts that come out of the ground that have stone shackles at the top of them, but the rest of them are empty. So there's just one Zolgath out there now, kind of breathing heavy. It's his arms hanging in the air, shackled. And the flickering light.
Does this seem like the kind of thing that another one would have done to him?
Could be.
He might have been a criminal. He might have been a sacrifice to something else.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out if we're because I mean obviously we're dealing with more than more than him, but is it more of him or something else?
Well, you said there was dozens of others.
Yeah, so on the map where the other light is kind of flickering over there to the east, it seems like that's kind of a small encampment, and you can see dozens. So more than 20, maybe less than 100. Somewhere between 20 and 100 shadowy shapes of other Zolgaths milling about in that area over there.
Well,
a significant force, one to be wary of.
Yeah, one to be avoided if possible. And what is his name? Kazakhstan? Kargik?
His name is Krohan Veldalo.
Krohan. I can't remember what voice this guy has, so Krohan, what was the direction that you were sensing the dagger from? Are you still sensing it?
I'm hesitant to say, but it seems like it's coming from the cluster or the clutch of Zolgaths over there.
Interesting. Okay.
One of them's probably has it, not realizing what power it has next to its hip.
So we'll have to interact with them in some form or fashion. Do we want to go find out why this guy's chained up there? That might give us some insight into his kin.
I feel like that's like a
red herring?
Just as I suspected.
Okay. What did you suspect? Mahogany?
I'm the stealthiest one, but I don't want to go.
Oh. So you're like, just as I suspect. 30 seconds of silence.
Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't be going by yourself. We would go with you, which could be potentially be even more dangerous. But I mean, if you want me to try and sneak up and talk to him and find out what's going on, I'm willing to. I'm the most. I think I'm the most charismatic of us.
Definitely.
Yeah. Vindicatory comes in last on stealth, behind Don Quixote. The donkey is better at stealth.
With his hooved feet
Yeah.
and quadriplegic form. Well, we won't get anywhere if we don't make the first step. So I'll sneak up there, and I'll try to communicate with the thing to find out what's going on if we want to. Otherwise, we can just go over there and cast magics and try to kill 20 of them. It seems dangerous and dumb, though.
Yeah, I mean, my strong points are being sneaky and beating stuff up. So that's what I got to offer. Not much of a talker. And I'm really not very intimidating, apparently, to look at because that's tied to my charisma as well, which is dumb. But yeah.
There used to be a feat that would change it from charisma to strength, but I don't know how to do that in 2nd edition.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, unless we're just crashing the gates, I'm
Again, you can do what you want, but common sense tells you that is
not a good idea.
Not a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, here's a thought, Crohan. What do you think we should do? Wink, wink.
I believe Crohan doesn't want to tell the players how to play the game.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's pretty much said it's a bad idea for me to go up there because all I'm going to do is go up there and not do a good job of talking. So I think that's on you, buddy, if you're going to go up there and talk to them. Try your sneaking.
I mean, Vindicatory would suggest maybe not to split the party completely, but maybe the two stealthiest can go with one of them being the face, and me and Ragnar could hang back to cover you if something goes poorly.
Yeah, I like that plan.
Jeff?
What?
I mean, do you agree with that either plan?
Yeah. I mean, there's not much I can... Yeah, sure.
Just stay close in case shit goes sideways. And we'll head up there.
All right.
Which is, I was looking at this. I've got a skill to increase stealth, but it's only a reaction.
What's it called?
Dim the light.
That's a skill?
No, spell.
Oh, a spell. Yeah. I think we talked about this. That was the where's it at?
It gives an opportunity to like hide in shadow if I cast a shadow spell to...
Yeah, you could use a reaction to immediately attempt a stealth check to hide, so you can become hidden after you can't cast the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's almost like a meta magic ability.
Yeah, and I don't think that's going to give... that's not going to help us out in this situation. So we'll just attempt stealth checks, get closer, and try to find out why this dude's up here.
Okay. Give me a couple stealth checks, and we'll see where it goes from there.
Now, do you have light cast on you, Ragnar, now?
No.
Okay. Smart. Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
We sneaking.
Don't you go at half speed when you're sneaking?
Yeah, it's fine. Just move yourself up to about right here.
Yeah, that was like all of my movement to get that 25 feet. Actually, no, I'm pretty quick on my feet, aren't I?
I am
not. I'm normal speed on my feet.
Yeah, Crohan's not very good at stealth either. I was going to say maybe he could also, but he's only at a +5. Plus, he's got a bow, so we'll keep him in the back for now.
Yeah, outside the ring of light for our non-stealthy friends till we figure out what's happening.
Give me perception checks.
Just those that are there.
Yeah.
15
Okay.
and a 16. That's not bad.
Okay, so to the north, you see these two giant cockroaches, and they seem to be just outside of the lantern light or the magical street light stones, kind of scuttling and moving ever slower towards the prisoner in the middle. And then you, Grimly, I think you got the higher one. You did, just by one. You notice two chokers who you've recently fought before. Not the exact two you fought before, but creatures you've recently fought before, kind of hanging from the ceiling. And one of them has its eyes on the prisoner, but the other one has definitely marked El Morado. And it looks at El Morado and it reaches up and puts a hand on its companion. And the other one turns its attention to where that one's looking. So you realize both of them have seen El Morado. The cockroaches still seem to be in on the prisoner in the middle. But it looks like these creatures were slowly kind of inching their way towards the prisoner, probably to feast on him. What do you do?
I wonder if he was staked out as like bait to feed these things to keep them away from the big party. But that doesn't make sense. So I'm only aware of the cockroaches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I will gesture to Grimly, quietly saying, we have enemies. I point to the cockroaches.
And I'll be like, quietly, don't worry about them. Look over there. And they've seen us. And I'll be also gesturing as discreetly as I can at our other party members.
Just for the sake of giving you all the information, you are far enough away from that small encampment to where they probably can't hear normal talk. But loud shouts of violence could attract the attention of those Zolgaths, just for to keep you aware of what you're doing. But yeah, Ragnar, you see the Grimly and El Morado kind of point out some giant cockroaches and two chokers on the ceiling.
Should we lure them back away from this ring of light?
Definitely.
Okay. That's all El Morado needed to hear. I start backpedaling. How far can I get before
as well
that triggers something?
Backing it up, boss.
And you guys start to back up, keeping your eyes on the chokers. When they see you back up, they slowly make their way across the ceiling towards the prisoner in the middle. The cockroaches seemed unaware of you to begin with. They also begin to make their way towards the prisoner in the middle.
So we either let that prisoner die, or we potentially risk making our presence known to save it.
So do we know we need the prisoner, or?
No, we don't know, but it's a possible ally. If his own people put him out here, he might know a way around them, or might know who has the dagger. He might have information that we can use.
Quick question. Their people, what is their normal demeanor towards the dwarves and stuff of the other races within Underdark?
Hostile.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're not they're normally to go with the old school, they're a chaotic, bordering on evil species.
Okay.
Definitely not friendly.
Well, let's try to go rescue him.
All right, well,
That's
come
worth a
on
shot.
then.
We'll move back forward.
Same.
Unstealth this time?
I am.
No,
Yeah. I mean,
No,
if they
I
can't
think
hear us,
but the cockroaches haven't seen us yet. So I don't know.
I'm
if
going to.
y'all are not being stealthy, then I won't be stealthy either.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Emeraldo being. Oh no, we gotta help him because he might be able to help us, and rush forward.
Okay, well then we're going for the ones who have seen us first. Then
Yep.
Get to this spot here. And
but for Christ's sake, keep it quiet.
Let's roll initiative.
I'll keep it.
There's no
as
way.
low key as I can.
Yeah, there's no way we're gonna be able to keep it quiet.
But
Like
maybe,
I said, normal conversation and stuff would be fine, but battle cries and rages or shooting a gun, something like that would get the attention. Just remember that for your your descriptions.
Mhm. I'm going to try to keep my flashier spells in reserve as much as I can.
All right, Ragnar, as everybody is making their way back up to the prisoner to try and help it, you are the quickest to react.
I am going to shoot needle darts at the first cockroach or whatever it is.
Oh, the cockroaches to the north.
Yep.
Oh, you're going after the ones that don't see us yet?
Well, I'm trying to direct them away from the prisoner.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Cold Iron Needle Darts, just because.
All right. Ragnar screams with all of his might. Ignore me!
He casts needle darts by screaming, Divine Lance!
That's a hit with the needle darts, though. Decent roll.
Murdered it. Dead.
A bunch of needles fling out from your fingertips, piercing the giant cockroach. Lets out an insectile squeal. Not too loud. What action left?
Bigger cockroaches would hiss like the Madagascar.
All right. Other than that, I will move. Where does it show my movement at?
You're at 25 feet, 30 feet.
I should be able to move.
Oh, your total movement is 30 feet. Okay.
That is it.
It is the first choker's go. It drops slightly from the ceiling. What is its movement? Actually, it doesn't drop from the ceiling because it can't get to you anyway. So let's have it. He's 25 feet up on the roof there. He's 20. So this one scuttles across the ceiling towards your party. As it scuttles across the ceiling, Krohan takes aim at the one that's coming after you and fires his bow. Hey, Krohan would have hit. We haven't played in a while, but I remember that being rare.
Yep.
Solid thunk with the bow. The creature takes 5 damage from the first arrow.
Okay, so they don't like piercing.
He misses with his second shot. And going all in, rolls a natural 20 on the third.
Nice.
Which makes it a critical hit just barely. A 20 is what he needed to hit the AC.
Nice.
And the crit made it a crit. Okay. So deadly D10 coming in for the extra damage for 15 damage against the choker. Krohan showing out. It is now Vindicatori's go. A lot of me in between the first two people. First one person. Okay. Vindicatori he'll Divine Lance the creature on the ceiling since nobody's hurt yet. With a hit. Divine lances the creature for 4 whole damage. A terrible roll that was. 1-1-2. And then you're immune for 1 hour. Do I want to use... No, I'll
Nobody
cast...
should be immune to anything because we're well rested.
I don't want to use a guidance now
Gotcha.
because you might need it again within an hour.
Oh, I see.
If you're immune for 10 minutes, I'd go ahead and just throw it on somebody. But seeing as how this could get worse, I'll save my guidances and just cast shield on myself. The giant cockroach that Ragnar shot will turn its attention to Ragnar, scuttling up to the creature that's approaching it to defend its territory. It runs up and tries to pierce you with its mandibles, missing with its first strike and missing with its second, I believe. Yes, Emerado.
Okay. I need to zoom in real quick to see. Oh, that first choker is near death, huh?
Yeah, that critical hit really took him down a few pegs.
Okay. And then this guy is 30 feet there. He's 25 feet up, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Best bang for my buck right now will be Slashing Gust.
Yeah.
We're going to attack the choker first.
Okay.
With one hand to see how that does. That
Oof.
can't be good.
Should have given you that guidance.
Yeah, and then the other one is going at a map -5 to the cockroach.
No.
I have to target 2 separate things.
And those are the only 2 that are close enough.
Yep, and I miss both.
Oh wait, do you take the map on the second attack?
Oh no, you're right. I don't.
You missed by 2, so you would have hit.
Okay. So the cockroach will take this many.
Which is 5. Cockroach takes 5 additional damage. It is badly injured, but still in the fight.
And then for my final action, I will glare menacingly at the choker.
Okay. Well, I like the animation for that. Was fun. I think that's a crit success. He is frightened too.
You better be scared, boy.
It is the second giant cockroaches go.
Yeah, that first attack was a warning.
It double moves towards the creature. It moves 20 feet and then it flies 15 feet like a water bug up to the top of the stalagmite there, and has one action left to try and get a mandible in the prisoner, but is not able to get past the squirming prisoner to land a bite. Grimly, it is your go.
Oh, he's kicking and screaming.
All right, so I'm gonna drop Earthbreaker and draw the freaking short bow.
Okay.
And shoot at the close to me choker.
Oh,
Nice.
that'll critically hit. Oh wait, you had him targeted, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, because I forgot about the fear. I was like, why is his AC so low? It was the fear.
Because Emeraldo is scary.
Your arrow pierces through the creature. The arrow pins it to the ceiling for just a moment, and then its body slides off the arrow and thuds to the ground at your feet.
You've got quick draw with this guy?
No.
Oh.
And with my last action, I'm going to shoot at the other one because it's off guard to me, and it should be off guard to me. And that's a natural one, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Why was it off guard to you?
Because it goes after me.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Because it was off guard to you. I just forgot about your rogue level.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It is now that choker's go. It lets out kind of a mournful moan as it sees its companion fall to the ground. And it triple moves. No, it double moves over to the creature, dropping from the ground, or dropping to the ground, excuse me, and attempts to go for the easy prey, critically hitting the guy you're trying to save. He lets out a pained yelp as he gets hit. Minimum critical damage. Still 8.
Yeah.
But he's out of what does this do? Oh, so his arm reaches out, he automatically grabs. That's what it is. But I'm out of actions to do anything with it. This creature needs to make one of those. He's fine. Okay. It is now the imprisoned one's go. He's grabbed, he's off guard, he's immobilized, but he can still attempt to bite. He's going to try to bite the choker that's got him grappled. Man, my NPCs are crushing it today.
Nice.
Seriously.
He critically hits. He reaches his mouth around and critically bites into the choker's arm, dealing a whopping 14 damage.
Nice.
A crit for a crit, huh?
Yeah.
Pulls the old Conan the Barbarian on the Tree of Woe.
Second bite doesn't quite find purchase, and his third and final action also failed to find purchase, but he did get in one crit before we go to the top of the round where it is Ragnar's go.
All right. I am going to take a swipe at the cockroach right in front of me.
Okay. Hell yeah.
That's a good swipe.
You swiped out and decapitate the cockroach, but we all know that doesn't kill a cockroach. So it still attacks you. No, it's dead.
All right. Then to get up top there, what would I have to do?
It's 15 feet up, so a fairly easy climb check. Or you could attempt a running, I guess high jump's different than long jump.
I'll go ahead and try to climb on up.
Okay.
That's our kill, monsters.
Athletics check.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be calling that guy our kill.
Oh, yeah. Critical success.
And a critical success gives me what?
I'm just going to say you could get to the top for the rest of your move. So it's a move to get up there, and then, yeah. Move to get up there, then the athletics to get you the rest of the way. So
do I still have one more action, or is that it?
That's it. That was your 2. One to move up there, then the athletics check.
Okay.
That choker is dead. Krohan is not. Let's see. He's 70 feet away, so to avoid the range penalty, he will use an action to move. Oh, wait, Jeff, I need you to do something for me first.
All right.
It is fairly stinky when you get up there. Please give me a fortitude save on the chat there.
All right.
Yeah. Troglodytes. They got an odor to them.
Thankfully, because of your Scar of the Survivor, it's a critical success. You were temporarily immune to all stench auras for 1 minute because of your success there. Krohan will move up, though, and attempt to shoot the choker with his bow. It's going to be a miss with the first arrow, and his second arrow also does not find purchase. Vindicatory. What is his movement? That's 25 feet. That's his movement. 35 feet. So that's close enough. Knowing that we're in it to save this person, he's going to do a 2-action heal on the prisoner. It's 60 feet, right? Oh no, it's 30 feet. The creature is 35 feet away, so he can't. Never mind. Too far away. So I'll just Divine Lance. That's 60 feet. Natural 2 for a miss. El Morado.
Murado is 60 feet away from where I'm at now of the cloaker and 50 feet away from the cockroach in a straight line. That doesn't account for the 15-foot height, so I'm going to move forward. And I will first target the choker with another slashing gust.
Damn.
I'm going to hero point it.
Okay. Yeah.
Very nice. And this is the damage for that. And then for the cucaracha, I will...
And choker takes 7 damage. He is now near death.
Another on the cockroach. That's fine. That's just going to have to stay.
Yep.
Yeah. The giant cockroach seen a new, more imminent threat in Ragnar since you've stepped up. Well, I'm going to roll. I'm going to roll for the insect. See if it changes.
Yeah, does it go for the stinky meat? Or does it go for the sweet dwarf meat?
Oh, I didn't say what I was gonna do.
You can
first.
attack me.
I'm rolling randomly to see who it attacks. So even Ragnar odd, it'll keep doing what it was doing. Even it turns its attention towards Ragnar.
It likes the sweet dwarf meat.
Mm-hmm. The less stinky.
Which is kind of counter to cockroaches.
Yeah.
They like the stinky.
It's a different kind of stink.
Yeah, this isn't the stink of decomposition.
It scrambles with 3 attacks, and none of them finding purchase. Grimly.
I'm gonna take a shot at the choker again. I just gotta find it. There it is. Bullshit. All right. We'll try another.
Oh,
That's a hit.
Nice.
it is a hit.
Come on, big 6. Nope.
Nope. The creature
All
takes
right.
4 damage from your bow.
And now I'm gonna drop the bow and pick up my Earthbreaker again.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Oh yeah, you shot twice, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is the choker's go. The choker, being very damaged, lets go of its prey, jumps 10 feet into the air, and then stretches its arms out another 10 feet to grab the ceiling, and pulls itself up the ceiling. Which puts him...
That's insane to think of 10-foot long arms.
Yeah, and possibly long arms stretch out from the body, attach to the ceiling, pulling the body up, and it begins to scamper away back the way it came.
Now here's a question. It's got arrows stuck in it. Does it have the ability to treat itself medically, or is that just going to now be old Pincushion, the choker with arrows sticking out of it?
I mean, I don't know. When you shoot a deer and it doesn't fall down, it runs into the woods. What happens?
That bullet stays in it and poisons its meat,
Yeah.
and it dies.
I mean, these things are at a -3 intelligence, so not completely stupid, but probably not going home to pour a poultice on it. I don't.
Okay, I didn't know exactly how intelligent, because you said it gave out a mournful cry when its partner fell. So I was like, how intelligent are these things?
You don't have to be smart to love Frakes. In fact, the
That's
absence
so
of
fucking
intelligence,
true.
I think, makes love more powerful.
Love.
A lover, man.
I don't care that she set my car on fire.
She's not nice. She's never been nice or kind to you at all.
But I love her.
Love her.
You know how hard it is to have somebody else touch my penis?
Yeah.
I love her. Well, that's cynical as shit. Sorry.
No longer grabbed. The Tsaal, you haven't learned that creature's name yet, but the prisoner gives you a look, Ragnar, like a moment of understanding, a moment of thanks. And you see it kind of like creak its shoulders in a weird way and press its shoulders up to its neck. And this necklace that was around it had like these herbs and spices on it. And when it cracks it, it's almost like somebody lit up 8 clove cigarettes.
Yeah.
But it's better than what the creature smelled like before. So it's masked its stench so that nobody else who gets close to it will be sickened by it.
Nice.
And then it tries to foot claw the roach that's between y'all, even though his hands are pinned up. That dude's killing it.
Nice.
Critical hit with the foot. Oh, foot crit. How much damage? Minimum 8. Hey, 8's not bad for.
I mean, not bad at all for a minimum. Wow.
Second foot doesn't quite find purchase. Top of the round, Ragnar, it's your go. There's everybody's beloved creature, the cockroach, at your feet.
I'm going to try to needle dart the choker.
Okay.
All right.
That is a hit. Is your needle dart's enough to take the choker down? Probably. The choker takes 11 damage, and its body thuds to the ground as it attempts to escape. You have an action left.
I'm going to take a swipe at the cockroach.
Okay. You get 1 map.
Yep. So, okay, yeah. So, yeah, okay, -5.
Yeah, the first map, yeah. The first multiple attack ability. Yes. That's going to be enough. Oh, nope, not. No, you were aiming at the choker.
Oh, that's right.
A 16 is exactly the AC of the giant cockroach, so roll your damage.
All right.
Max damage. Max damage. The cockroach takes 13 damage and dies. A moment passes where everybody's adrenaline slowly fades. The creature, the prisoner, turns to you, and it speaks in... Do you speak Draconic?
No, I do not. I do speak Sakvroth.
Okay. So it starts speaking in Draconic, and a moment passes, and then it changes to Sakroth. And it goes, I never believed someone would save me. I can help you. I can help you. Help me. Help you. And we'll be right back. So yeah, with the climax of the combat over, a fairly quiet combat, the Zolgath looks over at Ragnar and started off in a Draconic language, then realizing you can't understand it, switches over to Sakroth and says, yes, I can help you if you can help me.
My suggestion is we move away from here so we can talk.
Yes, we don't want to draw attention, I cry from 40 feet away. No, I'm kidding. I don't do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will.
How is he hooked up?
He is manacled in by stone. I mean, there are no locks to pick. They can turn stone into mud and shape it and then reharden it. So he's literally bound in stone.
Well, can he do it too?
Not the way he's tied. Not the way he's been tied up. He can't do it.
I need to bring Earthbreaker up there.
That's probably. I mean, that's kind of what it's designed to do: smash Earth.
That could be loud. Vindicatori says.
I don't have any earth shaping or anything to break out of that I...
Vindicatory will make his way up and begin to tend to the wounds of the creature.
I got some spells that are not made for that. Crushing Ground and Scatter Scurry are the only 2 earth spells I kind of have. But they're mostly attack spells. Well, actually, they are attack spells.
Critical success on the heal from Vindicatory.
What would be quieter? Smashing the stone with Earthbreaker, or
anything else?
Cutting his hands off and healing them back on.
That would be awful.
I'm over here with my.
Give me a perception check when you're eyeballing the thing.
All of us?
Yeah, whoever's examining the
I'll come up and have a look.
Obviously, I can't see.
Grimly, you realize that you might not need Earthbreaker. You feel like you could probably quietly maybe mallet this away, but it also looks like you could probably, if you just got the angle right, you could strength it off. You can force them open.
I'll try that then.
With an athletics check.
Sure. I just need to look. Yeah, okay, good.
Do you have soap?
Do you now? Success.
Yeah, so Grimly, you get your hands on kind of the weakest spot of the stone here. You just give it it snaps. The Zolgath makes a kind of a sharp sound, like it might have hurt just a bit, but not too much, as his hands break free from the crumbling rock. Quickly now, if we head back the way you came, we might be able to talk without worries of patrols for a while. You guys make your way back towards the entrance to this area.
Weeda.
Thank you for your help.
Well met, stranger. What should we call you?
What languages does anybody else speak the Sakroth?
Common and Dwarven.
Common, Dwarven, Fey, Gnomish, and Goblin. I've had to put on a few plays for the Goblin communities, so I had to learn the language.
So he'll mostly speak to Ragnar, and every once in a while he'll switch to Dwarven. He obviously doesn't know many words in Dwarven, so most of this is going to have to get translated through Ragnar, being the only party member who shares one of his 2 main languages.
It's like hearing a commercial for Pepsi in Spanish.
Yeah.
Yo tengo me gusta Pepsi.
Yeah. I'm always think of the Dragon Ball Z Super Power Desk.
Yes. Super Power Desk.
Yeah. It was just Goku yelling at me about how cool this desk was, because there's nothing cooler than studying. You want to be powerful like Goku, you better make your role model Gohan instead.
Yeah, Gohan was stronger than Goku. So,
and he had more on his brain than just training. He studied.
So through the translation, the creature introduces itself to you, Ragnar, as Tsaal. He was a hunter under the leadership of Hurlkaz, which is their clan leader. But once on a hunt towards the sacrificial area, and he points to the north where you all saw that kind of stone pillar and that extra black nothingness. He saw Hurlkaz talking to the stone plinth, and he realized that Hurlkaz has been betraying. He's been betraying our clan. He has not been actually talking to the god. He's been talking to a creature known as a mimic. Are you familiar with a mimic?
Yep. I believe I've heard of those, yes.
I know that word.
Give me a knowledge check for... occultism, or if
What
you
about
have a applicable
cave
lore.
lore?
No,
What about cave lore?
Oh, no.
I've never heard of a mimic in my life. That's what birds do. Smart
Guess I'll
birds.
try
Oh, nice.
occultism.
And
Whatever
Jeff
I roll
knows.
is what I get.
Grimly, you are not familiar. Jeff got it, so no need for Vindicatory to roll. Jeff, you are familiar with mimics. Thought to be a result of a failed experiment meant to annihilate objects or a sinister Algoth creation, mimics are clever monsters that can take the form of common manufactured objects. Mimics are ambush predators and voracious eaters, surprising their prey through their uncanny ability to mimic the form of common furniture and other miscellaneous items. They remain disguised until unsuspecting adventurers have arrived, and they lash out in ambush. Mimics possess complex alien minds, and while often cruel and self-serving, they also enjoy conversation with their prey from time to time. For unknown reasons, they are especially interested in humanoids. Mimics have a strong dislike for others of their kind and tend to live alone. A mimic can remain in its alternate form for an extremely long period of time, sometimes remaining disguised in a dungeon chamber for decades. Regardless of how long it waits, the mimic remains vigilant and alert, ready to strike at any moment. You're not aware of any common immunities, weaknesses, or resistances a mimic may have, but they are an adhesive slime-like creature that can shape change. They are fairly powerful in most cases, but Tsaal here goes on to say that Hercules and this mimic have kind of been playing a trick on the clan here. That the only reason Hercules is the leader is because the tribe thinks he has direct communion with their god, which is Zev-Gaz-Ivib.
Zev-Gaz-Ivib?
Yeah. Anybody want to roll a religion to see if they know who that is?
I think I've got religion. I've got pretty decent religion, but I don't know if I made that. Oh, yeah, I did.
Somebody definitely did.
Yeah. So El Morado, when that name comes up, your studies of religion float through your head. Zevgav, Zevib. I'm just gonna let me just put this in chat here.
Zev. We'll just call him Zev.
Vizeb.
There's Zevgav is
Zevgav is Zeb.
Zevgav is Zeb.
It sounds like an Achu. With some extra vowels and guttural sounds in it. But this is the Glutton in the Dark. It is a demon lord of caverns, reptiles, and Zolgaths. He dwells at the center of a massive network of caverns called Glutton Dark, filled with continually warring nations of reptilian creatures, along with other more hideous subterranean creatures. He encourages these conflicts to cull the weakest of his followers and devours all life found within defeated nations as a price for failure. Largely concerned with these perpetual conflicts, the Glutton in the Dark seldom seeks to influence Golarion directly, though reptilian ancestors and Zolgaths in particular routinely commit atrocities in his name. The atrocity here is pretty often sacrifices to appease this god that's not actually there, but is a mimic that has been eating the bodies of his fellows, while the rest of the tribe gives Hercules leadership and fealty and money.
So in common, I will explain. Yeah, this god, their god, is a real piece of work, but he's not a real threat to the rest of Golarion. He kind of sticks to his own and does his own thing, which is basically just eat his followers.
So wait a minute, he was going to eat this guy?
No, the mimic was going to eat this guy.
No,
Yeah.
This guy saw the mimic and Hercules in conversation.
Right.
So now he knows that it's not an actual demon, but a mimic.
So
it's
they
all
weren't
a
sacrificing
ruse.
him to the mimic.
Not him
now.
specifically, no. Herokaz Herokaz caught me after the conversation with the mimic was over. He lied and said I was a traitor and a non-believer. Got the clan into a big zealous fever over my supposed lack of faith. So they tied me here where we do punishments. Normally, one of our people would be tied to the post out here, and if they lived for 3 days, the god would see them as worthy of release, though none have ever made the 3-day mark without the critters of the Underdark feasting on their still screaming flesh.
So it seems like you can just claim to have been... They can just claim that you were eaten since we've released you prematurely.
Yes, but they're still friends, family in there.
Yeah,
Wish to clear my name.
When you go back, you will have proven that you've survived. Why am my brother Bite strong right now?
Well,
So, do they know where? Does someone know where the dagger's at? Isn't that what we're trying to find right now?
Yes.
did you ask him about the dagger?
Yeah.
Between you and
You want me to roll some diplomacies?
Krohan, no, I was going to do a description of the dagger in full is given to the Zolgath, and he goes, Hurlkaz carries that sacrificial dagger at his hip.
So if we kill the mimic, where's this mimic located at?
The mimic is the altar before the pit. However, the conversation I heard between Hurlkaz and the mimic leads me to believe that they're having a bit of a falling out.
If we expose Hurlkaz as a fraud who was working with this mimic, that would help you. That would help Saul, and that would potentially get us the dagger if we can. If he can give us Hurlkaz.
So we have to help him clear his name?
Mm-hmm.
Help me clear my name, yes. Maybe the mimic could help as well.
Oh, yeah, if they've had a falling out, then...
About a week or so ago, Hurlkaz captured a mighty beast, and he's started rumors that the Demon Lord has made that its new offering, which would mean the mimic wouldn't get fed as often.
So we have to appeal to the mimic getting fed more. Or
Without getting eaten.
If we can kill the mimic and show that it was not the god, I don't know.
Well, from the critical role on the knowledge about mimics, you know that they delight in conversation, even if they do also delight in eating.
Huh.
I read that about the mimic, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. So the mimic and this leader have kind of had a falling out because the leader's caught some new massive beast, and he's starting to say that that's the new altar of sacrifice we should be giving for our Dark Lord, Zevgazeveb. The creature you rescued wants his name cleared, but also seems reluctant to want to battle these Zolgufs until his name is cleared.
Well, yeah, they're his companions and his family.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather not take on 20 Zolgaths myself. That seems like a dangerous situation.
A nightmare.
A minimum of 20.
Yeah.
So the thing here would be to prove the other guy's lying.
Yeah.
Well, either way, before we go talk to that mimic, we better call Saul to come with us.
Call what?
Isn't that his name? Saul?
Oh, better call. Damn it. It's all good, man. It's all good.
No, Saul is definitely not good. Saul is evil, but until we're done
Misunderstood.
with this, it's all good. Misunderstood. They worship a deity that is real bad.
Yeah, they worship like one of the worst deities you could worship.
Like it wants to consume everything.
But there's just a lot of them over there. Like a straight up fight probably would not go well for y'all.
Yeah.
There is an option to confront the mimic and talk to it. Maybe enemy of my enemy is my friend type situation.
Yeah. We can guarantee it gets fed more often.
There is the new beast. That the cult leader is trying to make the next kind of idol for their god.
We kill the beast.
What is the beast?
He describes an 8-legged reptile with a pretty nasty disposition and the ability to turn creatures to stone.
Oh.
8-legged reptile. Is there anything in dwarf lore that might hint at
Arcane or nature?
Nature.
I can do arcane. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Emerado and Ragnar both hear 8 legs and turn to stone, and you know these people have cost a basilisk. For those of us not familiar with what that is by name, the basilisk is an 8-legged reptile with a nasty disposition and the ability to turn creatures to stone with its gaze. Folklore holds that, much like for the cockatrice, the first basilisk hatched from leathery eggs laid by snakes and incubated by roosters. But little in the basilisk psychology lends any credence to this claim. They eat the petrified flesh of their victims. They don't have any particular immunities or weaknesses. But they can turn you to stone with a look.
With those knowledge checks, do we learn whether or not their blood can reverse petrification? Or is that like a folklore or a wives' tale?
Ragnar, hold on, before I answer that. Ragnar, you realize that for some reason, these creatures are afraid of mustelids, like weasels, ferrets, and even pyre ferrets. They respond to. Oh wait, no. This is particularly this monster.
Oh,
that is not all basilisks.
Okay.
Whoops.
So would we
I don't think that's going to be an issue here, but for some reason this one is particularly scared of weasels, ferrets, and other mustelids.
So what we do is we summon a dire badger.
Yeah. Oh, no, wait, that's all of them for unknown reason. Weasels and ferrets are immune to the basilisk stare, and they sometimes sneak into basilisk layers while a parrot is hunting in order to consume eggs or freshly hatched young. That's why they're afraid of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. We're going to pull the mummy move. We're going to go hunt down, get a ferret, and bring it back and hold it up like Brendan Fraser did the cat to the mummy.
Look at this stoat.
Yeah, don't look at me. Look at this least weasel.
Some legends suggest that a basilisk blood can transmute common stones and into other material, but this is likely a case of witnesses misinterpreting the magical restoration of previously petrified creatures or body parts.
Okay, so with my Arcana check, I think that maybe that's the case, or I think that it's.
You think that's the case, and Ragnar knows there's not enough evidence to support it either way.
Okay. Well, if we kill, so we talk to the mimic, we kill the basilisk, we cleared Tsal's name, and we get the dagger. Is that our plan of action?
Wait a minute. We do all of the things?
Well, if we talk to the mimic, he might be able to tell us where the basilisk is, or I don't know. I do think we need to kill the basilisk, which will suck at 3rd level.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we just try to talk to the mimic first.
I think that's the best idea to do first.
Probably the least dangerous.
It's still dangerous.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's still dangerous, but
the one with the most a viable option of non-violence to begin with, anyway.
So is that the plan, Ragnar? Are you behind it?
Yeah.
Okay. So with this knowledge in hand,
So the mimic is in the pit?
no, the mimic is the altar in front of the pit.
Oh.
So we're going to have to sneak around toward it without drawing attention from the camp. Have ourselves a little chit chat.
Because the camp is over here, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got to try to come in from the dark side.
And this is the mimic.
Yeah.
Yes, Cuban beat.
So, what next we meet? El Morado, Grimly, Ragnar, Vindicatori, Crowhan, and now, Saul.
Saul Goodman.
Saul Goodman. I'm going to put that as his name so I can remember the joke. Saul Goodman. Plan to sneak around and confront the mimic about the imposter cult leader in the clutch of Zolgaths. And we'll see how that goes next time we meet.
Yay!
Mimic conversation. Never thought I'd see the day.